Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. The time is always right to do what is right. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. We must use time creatively, in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. Love is the greatest force in the universe. It is the heartbeat of the moral cosmos. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. Power at its best is love, implementing the demands of justice. And justice at its best is power correcting everything that stands against love. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. I know that love is ultimately the only answer to mankind's problems. Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. You know, a lot of people don't love themselves, and they go through life with deep and haunting emotional conflicts. Nonviolence is absolute commitment to the way of love.